What is the spiritual separation between Valinor and Middle-earth? Imagine two worlds so close yet so far apart that crossing from one to the other feels like stepping into a different universe. That's what the spiritual divide between Valinor and Middle-earth is all about. Valinor, known as the Undying Lands, is a realm of eternal beauty, peace, and light. It's inhabited by divine beings called the Valar, the Maiar, and some elves who have been granted immortality. It's a place where time stands still, and decay or suffering cannot touch. Middle-earth, on the other hand, is the mortal world where men, elves, dwarves, and other beings live. It's a world of change, aging, and death. The separation between these two realms isn't just physical but also spiritual, making it a fundamental part of Tolkien's stories. After the First Age, Valinor was moved away from the physical earth into a separate dimension or pocket realm. This means it's not reachable by normal means. When elves sail from the Grey Havens to Valinor, they pass through a mystical gateway, crossing beyond the boundaries of Middle-earth. This passage is often described as passing through a bright light, symbolizing the crossing into a different realm. Because of this, Valinor remains mostly inaccessible to most beings of Middle-earth, keeping its sacred and pure nature intact. Another key part of this separation is the rule that men, who are mortal, cannot enter Valinor. The Undying Lands are not a place of immortality for mortals but are reserved for the Valar, Maiar, and elves who have been granted extended life. This rule highlights the spiritual difference. Men are bound by mortality, while the beings in Valinor exist beyond that cycle. Historically, the Noldor elves rebelled and left Valinor to return to Middle-earth. They were forbidden to go back until the divine ban was lifted, emphasizing how sacred and protected Valinor is. The physical separation was also reinforced when the Helcaraxe, a dangerous icy bridge connecting the two lands, was destroyed after the War of the Wrath at the end of the First Age. This destruction made it impossible for anyone to travel easily between the realms, creating a clear boundary. It symbolized the divine and spiritual divide, making the realms more distinct than ever. Time flows differently in these two worlds. Valinor is timeless, preserving youth and vitality forever. Middle-earth, however, is subject to aging, decay, and death. This difference isn't just about physical time but also about the spiritual state of each realm. Valinor is a place of eternal peace, while Middle-earth is a place of constant change and mortal fate. In the Third Age, when elves sail west to Valinor, they leave behind the mortal world and cross this spiritual boundary. It's a journey into a realm of everlasting peace and immortality. Men, bound by their mortal nature, cannot follow. This separation keeps Middle-earth and Valinor distinct, maintaining the balance between mortality and immortality in Tolkien's universe. It's a reminder that some boundaries are not just physical but also deeply spiritual, shaping the fate of all beings in Middle-earth.